blue.
Yeah, Gerald.
He looks like It, the clown, if It didn't put in any effort. Everything kind of floats down here. I don't know. Read my book.
Oh, kind of low.
And by the way, smash the Rumble button if you're watching this right now on Rumble. Let them know that you love them because they don't ban us. And of course, Mug Club will be going on. What we're doing, they don't make them like they used to today. By the way, here's some other books by this lovely contributor. It includes Poultrygeist, where the chicken who crosses.
That's the worst.
It's not the worst. Poultrygeist. The chicken who crosses the road is killed and wakes up in the afterlife because you shouldn't eat meat.
Oh, that's what.
Poultrygeist.
I would just love it if he was like promoting that. Like, hey kids, why did the chicken cross the road? Cause you're a faggot. YouTube dump, obviously.
I thought the chicken walked into an old graveyard that the house was built on. It's going with Poultrygeist. I'm like, at least go that direction.
Poultrygeist.
Go to the afterlife, you jerks.
I thought the book was about somebody going to Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
And walking in and hearing, they're here. Oh no!
They're caught in the deep fryer. He also wrote A Tale of Two Princes about two long-lost brothers who are gay. Of course I had to. Yes. Mm-hmm. And by the way, that book is recommended for 7th graders and up. And just in case, again, this is the person writing this for Target. $15 billion market cap loss. Marketing it towards baby infants. Here he is promoting The Tale of Two Homo Princes on Twitter.
Hey, if you liked Red, White, and Royal Blue and want more, then I guarantee you'll like my young adult novel, A Tale of Two Princes, out now.
Adult.
I don't think I will.
I don't want any more.
Again, writes for Disney. This is the unholy alliance that you're up against with, or sorry, I used to write for Disney. Right. So went from Disney to Target. That's what we call a lateral homo move.
Yes, and he's writing children's. It's interesting. He's writing books for kids. That's strange.
Also,
I don't understand.
That story's already been told by the Spin Doctors.
Yes.
And if you want to call me him, you better not now.
I wasn't sure of the conclusion, but you laid it out for me. I was lost. When you by the way, when you try and buy this buy binary book at Target, you also are given these other choices, including the pronoun book. Should be 2 pages. The hips on the drag queen go swish, swish, swish.
That would piss me off.
Actually, due to the estrogen replacement therapy in the masculine endocrine system, it goes crack, crack, snap. And 'twas the night before Pride, which, by the way, is pretty much the same as every night for people who are attending Pride events. It involves group sex.
Oh.
Ooh. I mean, ew.
Every creature was stirring. And dressed like a mouse.
It's just a furry fest. Not even the mouse. It's a guy in a mouse costume.
But this is how they do it, right? They say, no, that's not. No one's coming for your kids. As a matter of fact, that's bannable. That's bannable. They're not coming for your kids. We've done the age restricted or not.
Oh yeah, you don't want to do
on
that.
YouTube. Weren't we going to do another segment based on that at some point here in the future?
I think we were. But so look, I looked and I saw the people bought these books as well, kind of other suggestions, and I thought, okay, like this book is bad enough. But maybe it's a one-off. It's not a one-off. Like every single one of those books that we showed in that overlay are targeted towards children to confuse the hell out of them, right? Yep. The hips on the transgender, I'm sorry, not transgender. I'm sorry, I said it the right way. The hips on the drag queen go swish. That's Wheels on the Bus.
Yeah.
Like that's before you're 3 years old. Think about that. We have kids right now. They kind of get out of the Wheels on the Bus stage pretty quickly and they go on to other things. And that's so super, super young kids. Here's the worst part. Guess who they're banking on doing this? Parents. Because the kids can't read these books yet. It's the parents.
They're banking on white suburban mothers. Let's be clear.
Yes.
Read to the kids.
Yes.
Yeah. But if that's not child abuse, I don't know what is.
The hips on the drag queen go swish, 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 and the teacher goes shh, 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 don't tell.
Exactly.
It's like your kids are almost better off not reading the book, not even reading a book.
I know.
Ever.
I never thought that I would say, you better close that book and go watch Death Wish.
Yeah. God.
Last thing I want is your face in one of those school books. Go lift up a few Barbie doll skirts. See what happens.
Nothing there.
My son plays with Barbies.
Yeah, he likes.
He plays. I'm so sorry. He plays with the little boobies on.
All do.
My friend's like, "Are you worried about your son playing with Barbies?" I was like, "I don't think he's doing it wrong."
No,
to be honest with you, I think he's nailing it.
Scissor me timbers.
And ruin his life as a future Casanova? What kind of parenting do you do in your household?
Her outfits don't match. I'm like, he's nailing it, dude.
He doesn't care.
For his 3rd birthday, I got him a poster of Selma Hayek.
Ooh, from Dusk Till Dawn style.
Selma Hayek.
Stop
She's
it.
a pretty lady. No, we're not going to
Gerald.
stop it. She's a beautiful woman. Shut up.
Gerald's
Now,
not a boob guy.
speaking of beautiful, the new mugshot. Donald Trump, of course, you know this has happened last week, but he was arrested in Fulton County. And here's the thing. It's like the left. People talk about 11D chess. You don't need to play 11D chess. You just need to think 1 or 2 moves ahead.
Yeah.
Because the left was in glee at no point considering that maybe this mugshot might backfire. Here's them celebrating.
It's an image never before seen in American history. A mugshot of former President Donald Trump, released overnight by the sheriff's office in Fulton County, Georgia.
So as a teenager living in New York, I've said it before, this is the reason I never watched The Apprentice. I despised Donald Trump because he, to me, signified the rich white guy in Manhattan that absolutely hated and despised
You signified
me.
the Burt Ward wig.
I did see it on television.
What'd you think?
Handsome guy. Wonderful guy.
And look, right now, I mean, you could just hit the like button or comment again because we're trying to test the YouTube algorithms if you're there right now. I honestly think the mugshot is pretty badass.
Yeah. It is.
Yes.
I mean, think Johnny Cash, right? How badass he was made out to be, just giving the finger, right? You have all these. I mean, Mel Gibson's mugshot is out there. There are some that are okay, not great, and then there are some you kind of go, man, I want to party with that guy. So Donald Trump turned the tables, tweeted out the mugshot himself.
Yeah.
And he tweeted out, or X'd out, sorry, election interference, never surrender. He doesn't even look bad in his mugshot.
No, he nailed it. That was a fantastic job. By the way, the interactions on that were through the roof.
Yes.
Look at this guy.
And he immediately, by the way, turned it into merchandise, including shirts, mugs, decals, koozies, which Pop Strider must be thrilled with. I don't know why he has a koozie every
Really?
He has like 5 in his car, and then he
even
also
drink
has them in his
beer.
kitchen. He just puts them on cups. He puts them on tumblers that don't even need a koozie. Does your dad do that? I don't know why. I love my dad. Pop Strider, I love you. But it's like, I know for sure if he's going to be like, hey, today we are offering a complimentary koozie. Say no more.
Sign me up.
I am
Mail.
filling out the survey in the back of this receipt. You can never have
Dad.
enough.
He likes the softness of it. It's like shocks.
Yes,
you know?
like your son with the Barbie.
Yes. It's the feel of it.
$7 million is what he's raised since the mugshot. I guarantee you it's tens of millions if you're looking at the cottage industries out there that are selling his mugshot on merchandise.
Oh, yeah. Well, just the kind of support he's getting from it. I mean,
Yes.
everybody sees it for what it is, but they see fight in his eyes. They see fire in his eyes.
And here's the thing. I would like for you to guess. Where do you think this is going to backfire the biggest for Democrats? Take a guess. You guys know, but don't lead to.
No.
I don't know if you know this, but a lot of black Americans like people who aren't going in as snitches. They like people who share some of that experience. And it's backfired so bigly that the hood is now going all in for Trump.
I come from the land of the Irish Spring. Dublin's the place where I learned my thing. From the Emerald Isle to your place in the hood. I'm the man of green, come to do no good. Left in the hood, come to do no good.
Sorry, that was the wrong clip. And by the way, I'll give you that one. That film is intensely racist.
Lep in the hood.
Yeah. That's the wrong clip, but here's a montage of course, people in the black American. Some people say African American. I don't. Here's a montage. Donald Trump's gaining ground.
So black people, if you really want to these racist demon devils off, vote for Donald Trump. Say up.
Black people forgave him. I'm like, damn, so y'all back with Trump just like that, huh? niggas like, hell yeah, niggas passing out money. I'm like, damn, shit crazy.
Trump is a brother now. I'm sorry. You go to jail in Zone 6 Atlanta, you a brother. Straight up.
Shit, said Van Jones. Prediction, and you guys can comment here below. I think he's going to I think Donald Trump, if he is the Republican nominee, will get more a higher percentage of black votes to the Republican Party than any Republican in the last 40 years. Just to be clear. I think he did, by the way. He improved by 4 from 2016 to 2020. We don't really have the context, but in some areas, he won a significant portion of the black vote. Now, I know that doesn't really win elections because black Americans only make up 12, 13% of the population. But it's important to see the cultural shift. Black Democrats, and they do largely vote Democrat, are the moderate wing of the Democratic Party today. And this is a way to turn them off really quickly. Yeah. You act like you side with them in defunding police, which, by the way, a lot of them have more positive views of their local police in their neighborhood. That's an important component here to take into the equation. But they have a negative view of the federal police. They have a negative view of the militarization of police. So it's not so much that they hate the Darren Wilsons of the world, even though he was ostracized in the media by largely white liberals. It's that they hate people who would, for example, be involved with this mugshot in Donald Trump.
Yeah. Wrongful prosecution, stuff like that. By the way, Donald Trump gained support in the black community because he didn't just talk to the black community or talk at them. He actually did things that helped the black community. Yeah. The things that all of these other people, these shills out there, will talk about but never actually do anything for because they want to constantly have that for elections. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all he did. It was simple.
Oh, right now here, really quickly, let's go to CNN where they're saying Donald Trump campaign says it raised 7.1 after Georgia booking. Let's see what they have to say.
$1 million since Trump surrendered at the Fulton County Jail. The day after his arrest was the highest grossing day for his campaign ever.
What happened to all your celebrations?
Republican strategist and former chief strategist for the Romney presidential campaign, Stuart Stevens, is also the author of The Conspiracy to End America: 5 Ways My Old Party is Driving Our Democracy.
The waste of space strategist.
Stuart, welcome and good morning. Part of that big fundraising pull is the mugshot merchandise that his team has put out, that Trump's team has put out. Is there, from your perspective, a tipping point where the mounting legal problems start to negatively impact?
Oh, that's wishful thinking. Think of that. Is there a point where we're going to make it stick?
We have to look at it in 2 different universes, a universe of Republican primary voters and a universe of the rest of us. I think
so. You're not a Republican anymore. Okay,
yeah, exactly. These Republican primary voters.
See the smug emanating off this guy.
They have been told that there is a conspiracy against them, that there is a deep state, that their votes were stolen.
Okay, so hold on a second. This is the kind of Republican they bring on CNN, just to be clear. It's like it's a human walking straw man. Just to be clear, I mean, that guy actually might be made of straw. He may need to go to the wizard to get a brain. I have absolutely no idea what he's talking about. Republican voters believe that there's a conspiracy against them. Like, I don't know, words being banned from social media, like groomer, like COVID vaccine. In other words, they believe there's a conspiracy against them. Really? Why would they believe that after being locked down for months and being subject to vaccine mandates depending on